this is a small story of a big thinking bank. IDBI, one of India's most tech-savvy and big-thinking banks, was established by an Act of Parliament on the 1st of July 1964 as a development financial institution. Its primary mandate to catalyze the evolution of a diversified and efficient industrial structure across the country. We were initially set up as a 100% subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. Our ownership was subsequently transferred to the Government of India in 1976, which was partially diluted following a public issue in 1995. Over the years, we have financed almost all segments of India's industrial sector, thereby helping define the face of modern India, immeasurably improving the quality of Indian life. Through the years, we supported the dreams of corporate India in nearly every industrial sector.
At the early stages of India's industrial growth, IDBI filled the breach, which was that when capital was required, they made it available to industry in adequate amounts and at a reasonable cost, and thereby fulfilled a great need for the development of India. And it was my great privilege to serve on the board of that bank for a short period when the opportunity came.
And partnered almost every top-drawer industrial house of today.
The Jindal Group has had a long association with IDBI since the early 90s, and IDBI, true to its name, has always supported the development of large industries. And one of the reasons for the industrial houses to go to IDBI is that their attitude towards industrialization of the country has been very, very positive, and they've always handheld industrial houses or the companies when they are in difficulties, unlike most other banks which tend to withdraw themselves as and when the industry goes through the downturn. So that gives us a tremendous amount of confidence to be with IDBI as a long-term player rather than a fair-weather friend.
Financing all-embracing industrial development has been our core mission. But we have also simultaneously helped build a robust institutional framework of financial and capital market institutions through vision and commitment, equity and human capital. We have also indirectly addressed the financial needs of small and medium enterprises through state-level financial institutions and banks. Similarly, we set up a network of institutes to foster entrepreneurship and provide low-cost and efficient consultancy services. After an illustrious innings as the premier industrial sector DFI, IDBI, with enabling parliamentary and RBI approvals, converted itself into a full-service banking company on the 1st of October 2004, the Industrial Development Bank of India Ltd, while retaining its focus on development finance for industry and infrastructure. IDBI Bank Ltd, a commercial banking subsidiary, subsequently merged into the parent IDBI Ltd on the 2nd of April 2005. This merger has been mutually gainful for all our stakeholders and clients in terms of synergies and efficiencies. Subsequently, on October 3, 2006, the erstwhile United Western Bank Ltd, a private sector bank with a major concentration in Western Maharashtra, was merged into IDBI.
IDBI has truly been like a partner in the growth of the IDBI Group. In some sense, both the organizations share a symbiotic relationship. I can see that IDBI is evolving into a very contemporary, dynamic and vibrant organization that has a very important role to play going forward in the development and growth of Indian industry.
At Reliance, we have a very special relationship with IDBI. In the 80s and 90s, when Reliance invested 100,000 crores in core assets in India, IDBI as a development financial institution was its true partner. I am very sure that IDBI in its new avatar as a universal bank will contribute in equal measure to India's growth as an economic superpower and make a difference to millions of lives in India and help India integrate with the global economy.
Our long-term foreign currency debt ratings by international credit rating agencies have been generally at par with sovereign rating. Our strong capital base and low impaired assets ensure that we are better poised for growth and also to meet enhanced capital requirements. Our competent and committed human capital drawn from various disciplines have enabled us to consistently earn profits for the last 40 years and more. They have honed their skill sets at our premier training institute. Another source of our strength is our well-capitalized and robustly performing wholly owned subsidiaries. IDBI Capital, initially an institutional stockbroker, went on to become India's largest primary dealer and second largest PF and pension fund manager after EPFO. Today, it is a leading merchant banker and corporate advisor. IDBI Capital also services retail investors through its online portal. IDBI Intech Ltd, originally an IT service company, is now a single window provider of IT-related consultancy services to all IDBI group companies, including the bank. The latest addition to our group, today, from an apex industrial DFI legacy base, we are reinventing ourselves as a unique full-service commercial bank, touching the lives of millions of Indians through an array of corporate and retail products and services, while continuing to provide long-term finance for industry.